Good afternoon, or good evening, or good pre-evening. I don't know what this is, but it is 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon. And for those of you just tuning in, well, how long has it been since we started streaming? Oh, wait. It's been 20 seconds ago. Yeah, so that, in other words, yeah, you're not missing out on a lot. You're actually right on cue. Now, how are you guys doing? For me, and oh yeah, how was your Easter? Folks, I gotta tell you something. Like, it's kind of feeling like as though it's less like Easter in my book. Look, Easter's okay, like for me, but it's just I lost track, of the calendar. I just lost track of time these days. And sometimes I don't even know what day it is. I just show up to work and then I would just look at the calendar and say, I wonder what day it is. Or even right around when I wake up. Really, like, sometimes that happens to me. I don't even. I know it's Sunday, April 20th, 2025. And not only it's Easter, but it's also my dad's birthday. Although I may have celebrated his more than 2 weeks ago with my bro in Texas, which was good. Best barbecue, like in the country. Although, some may beg to differ, but we're gonna hold that off until next time. But what else? Oh yeah, for some people it is weed day. Now people go smoking weed, and I'm not gonna say who else's birthday it is, because it's not really good to talk about. Yeah, and it's horrible. Anyway, let's just focus on what's going to happen. Oh, before we do that, and especially before we get to that as well, I need just about a few seconds just to turn on the air conditioner, because apparently in my room, even though the temperature is in the 60s, inside my apartment, it's like close to 80, 85 degrees. So I have to turn on the air conditioner. Can you give me a moment, folks? Okay. Alright, so now I changed from heater to air conditioning. So now of course, this is Kingdom Hearts episode 20 of Kingdom Hearts 1. I've already said that twice, apparently. Before we can get to that, there are some things I do want to talk about with you folks. And that happens to be, well, we got 7 tornado warnings. One in Missouri, Arkansas, another one in Missouri twice. So there's 3 in total. Another one in Arkansas, another 2, and, well, 4. Well, 4 tornado warnings in Missouri, and 3 in Arkansas. And there's also 12 severe thunderstorm warnings in Missouri, Arkansas, and where else? Texas. There are flash flood warnings throughout Missouri, Kansas, more along the lines of the backside of the system. And there are 2 special weather statements in Arkansas and Louisiana and Texas. Let's start off with the tornado warning in Missouri and Arkansas. So there's 7 of them as we speak. And now let's turn into the northern portion of the cold front. So now let's check out the single site radar, Jefferson City. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so the nearest radar. Okay, so there we are. Now let's take a look at this. So, yeah, there's... Oh, now it's moving. It's moving. Yeah, just a little bit there, and a little bit there. Yeah, most likely there is a tornado, a supercell right over there, which does indicate that there could be a tornado right here, in this box here. But however, there are actually one, two, yeah, there are two tornado warnings. Let me change back to the high res. Okay, so I see the hook echo right now, and it's wrapping around right now, folks. I think there's another one as well. Let me check the... Well, this is it's quite a maze for me, actually. So what I'm trying to say is, folks, the tornado's here. Probably here. But you can never be too sure. So along the lines that there are, some tornadoes in that part of the state. Now, as we move down the cold front, there's another two right there. There are bumps that do indicate severe some tornadoes, supercells that are forming. And now let's switch the radar to here. Okay, yeah, here's good. So there's a tornado right here at Hartville. And possibly another one south of Evergreen. Let me go back. So there's a tornado right around the McBain area. Let me double check. What I could tell, folks, is that I need to do a better job at double checking things. So I'm assuming there's another tornado there, south of Harrisburg, Missouri. Okay, we've done our part with Missouri. Now let's move on to Arkansas. Well, folks, okay, so there's a radar there, wind's moving there, moving there. This does indicate that this is strong evidence of cold front. Yeah, there's a tornado just south of Adona and west of Perryville, Arkansas. Do have another one. Located at Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. And there's a tiny bit. Gotta find the National Weather Service office. Let's try Fort Smith, Arkansas. Yeah, this is the best I can do at this point, folks. Oh. Yeah, we do have a tornado just southwest of Hot Springs. So a lot of activity going on throughout the Ozarks part of the country, which is on the western side of the lower Mississippi Valley and the east of the Southern Plains. It's where you find the only uplands area in the south, just west of the Mississippi, though. Oh, look at that! We got we got one tornado warning down. Okay, so there are actually one, two. So it turns out one in Missouri may have dissipated. So what happened to it? Well, it's the one in Columbia, Missouri. Yeah, there was another one, but that expired. But let's double check, folks, before we can actually get back to Kingdom Hearts. There. That's a possible tornado. Just southwest of Columbia. It's probably moving that way. Yeah, we got a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings throughout central Missouri, going down towards Arkansas, just west of Little Rock, and then going into Texarkana. But along the way, there are some special weather statements, such as strong winds, and especially large hail. But behind the system, right around just south of Kansas City, there's a bunch of flash flood warnings because that's the backside the cold front, where you'd find a lot of tornadoes, a lot of severe thunderstorms. And all that is going to cause some trouble on the roadways. But for those of you who are in the path of a tornado, just take cover. Basement, any low-lying area is the best option. But if you don't have a basement or storm shelter, please do take shelter in an interior room. That is where you can find no windows. I mean, if you do stay in exterior rooms, like anywhere that has windows, that window is going to break from debris that's going to go right at you like projectiles. But if you're outside, do take cover in a ditch, because that's the best place you can take cover from during the tornado, so that you don't get hit by projectiles and debris. But taking shelter in an overpass is the dumbest idea ever, because that'll increase the effects of wind under the overpass, which means that you get blown away. And as for severe thunderstorms, do take shelter inside, anywhere that you don't get struck by lightning. Or if you're outside, stay in your car. But if you don't have a car, just find the nearest building. But make sure you don't end up in an open space, because you'd be treated like a lightning rod. Even next to a tree, you'd still be treated like a lightning rod. But even outside, if you lay flat on the ground, that would also be the dumbest idea, because, I mean, even though lightning can strike the ground, but not only that, but once it hits the ground, it'll spread out, which means that no matter what, you'll be in the way, and then in a way you'll be electrocuted. But it's no different though. Don't take those chances. It's terrible. If you're in a flash flood warning or a flood warning, stay away from flooded roadways, because even what it looks like, it's not that much, is a lot. Or sometimes it just moves fast. Even 6 inches of water in depth that can swipe your feet off the ground, and even can move a car. In some cases, light-loaded trucks, too. So, folks, stay safe out there. If you're anywhere in places where there are severe weather alerts, like tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, or even wind warnings, high wind warnings, like damaging winds, large hail, that will definitely make your lives miserable or worse. Alright, now for those of you there, please do stay safe. And as for my stream, for those of you who are there, please make sure that your safety is more important than this stream, alright? Because no one wants to get hurt or worse, just because they're too busy watching my stream. It's not worth it. I'm just giving you guys, all those, safety tips. I'm not, gonna just tell you what to do. That's just giving you guys advice, because a lot of things can go wrong. If you don't listen to me. But of course, you just gotta think for yourselves. Anyway, enough of that. Let me change up the radar right now. And, well, what do you know? We do have another tornado warning. When did that happen? Arkansas. It's about a while ago. There's a fourth one, just southwest of Hot Springs. But I worry that I may have exceeded my time in terms of... hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. Right here. Yeah, there's one tornado here, southwest of Hot Springs. Another tornado just northeast of Hot Springs. A little bit of rotation just around Perryville and Perry. Oh, no, actually, one just went away. Alright, so now it's time to get back to playing Kingdom Hearts. I'm sorry for those of you who are looking forward to Kingdom Hearts. Well, severe weather coverage is far more important than as a meteorologist, by the way, folks. Well, I do game, but I also do weather too. So, first things first, talk about weather, and then talk about gaming, and then about 30 minutes before I end the stream, or rather the last 30 minutes of the stream, talk about weather. Alright, now I am going to play you guys the animation. Before I continue with Kingdom Hearts, I need to take something. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Now, let's move on to Kingdom Hearts. Now, time for me to change the HDMI channel. Hold on a minute, folks. Okay, time to load the game. Okay. Yeah, folks, I had to take antacid because, I just felt like as though stomach acid was about to make its presence up through my esophagus and then about to make its way towards my throat. So I'm like, no way, I'm not taking any chances. So I gotta take my antacid with me. Alright. Now, okay, so in the previous episode, we navigated our way through the first part of the end of the world. Now we need to get to the other end. That's the second, third, fourth, fifth, and finally sixth. Oh, geez. Yeah, we got those type of assholes to deal with. Oh, yeah, I hate background music. They always keep coming right at you, you know? Enough of y'all. I mean, although like there was background music in the background, but not enough to make it copyright, not to be classified as copyright infringement at this moment, because it was just all beats, nothing more than that. Is there going to be an intense battle? Highly doubtful. I mean, right now, like, it's just me taking on a bunch of Sea Heartless. Yeah, the Sea Heartless. Heartless creatures in the form of heartless assholes in the form of sea creatures like jellyfish, sharks, even oh boy, it's the no dude. Oh no. Get away. It's that puffer fish. The puffer fish needs to go. Yeah, I think this is like the sea version of the big guy. Donald, you dick. I thought the big guy on land was bad. But turns out the pufferfish is even worse. Get out of here. No one wants you, Ace. Alright, nice job, you guys. Nice job. Oh, gotta get that. Good. Okay, so now what do we do? Okay, so I can't get up there, and whatever it is blocked. EP up, alright. Now we have to go through there, and there is nothing. That was the 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and finally oh yeah, guys, I've already thought about the weather topic of the day, and I could talk about something along the lines of red flag warnings and pollen, but I gotta keep it short. The reason why I thought about this, it's because I tried to make a demo reel this afternoon, but apparently I've only made just about 2 videos, each worth about 15 seconds each. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, finally, I think so, 7th. And now we're here at Traverse Town. No, not Traverse Town. I mean Halloween Town. Stupid ghosts. No, I just thought of something. Like, yeah, Oogie Boogie wanted to turn this place into a casino. probably wanted to turn Halloween Town into Las Vegas. Sin City. Halloween Town Sin City by Oogie Boogie. I know there's more oh. Still haven't beat his at. We haven't. Oh, I saw. But, of course, he's. Oh! I don't know why I just sounded like MJ right there. You! Yeah, too bad this is not one of those Thriller videos by Michael Jackson. Like, otherwise, the Heartless would be singing Thriller, or rather, dancing with Michael Jackson in one of his famous songs called Thriller. Thriller, Thriller, la 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 do do do. You know a thriller, Thriller, la. Now it's time for you to shut up. Won't you die now? You stupid heartless. Now you must die now. I don't know why I just sang that song so awfully. It's just so funny. You know, the funny thing is that I was, just about a few months ago, I was watching an AI version of Patrick Star in which he sang Michael Jackson's Thriller. It was so funny. With the MJ's laughter by Patrick Star. He's so like, hee hee. Yeah, imagine Patrick Star, having Michael Jackson's laughter and voice, his singing voice. Dude, that would be so funny if it were to happen. But too bad that the voice of Patrick Star could not do anything like that. Stop cowering and start fighting like men. And tell Oogie Boogie to fight like a man. Because he's nowhere near a man. He's just a sack of potatoes. Just ready to pop like a balloon, like his heart. Excellent job, you guys. Another job done. Another job well done, guys. Alright, so now where do we go? I'm thinking about probably... Okay. Let's just continue. To the 8th. Okay, so it turns out that there are 8. Now we're on board a ship. There's supposed to be enemies right now, but I'm not seeing any enemies. Maybe here. Oh, dude. We're trapped in... Okay. Excellent job. Excellent job. Okay, you guys. Nice job. Nice job. Alright, now on to the next room. Yeah, because I felt like as though this was a bit too easy on our parts. Okay, so Goofy obtained the mighty shield. I think for the safe bet, we got to get out of here just so that we can save. Yeah, we need to save, you guys. But apparently there is no save point right now, or any way out. Yep, can't go through there. Of course, this was a bit too easy. Way too easy, folks. And I mean way too easy. How easy? Well, so easy that it's too good to be true. Yep, that's what I mean, folks. That's what I mean. Excellent job, you guys. Excellent job. Excellent job. You guys did a fantastic job so far. Yeah, we need to get out of here right now. I mean, honestly. Well, there was a glitch on Goofy's part. Get your own life, Goofy. Listen to your son, Max. Yeah, there's just no way out for me at this moment. Can't go through here. Guess we'll have to just... Ah, I can't go through there. Okay, so we're back, but the thing is that we can't go through there. We gotta go back. We gotta save, so we've done 8 worlds. It is 6:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream for those of you just tuning in. My name is Marlon. Hope you guys having a good Easter or whatever holiday you celebrate. I know, like for some people, Passover is about to be over because yeah. I celebrate Easter, just so you know, folks. But because of my town, well, yeah, I'm not going to even discuss any further because I said it all. Anyway, all I can say is, folks, is that I hope everyone enjoys their holidays so far, especially spring break, Passover, or Easter, whatever. Point is, folks, just be happy. On my part, all I gotta do is to play Kingdom Hearts for you guys, just so that you guys are entertained. Right now, okay, so I've done 8, so this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta equip. Yeah, for Goofy, I gotta replace him with the mighty shield. What about Sora? Well, Sora. Not much for Sora, though. Yeah, this is number 9. Let's save real quick, because this is the best place to save. should be a way out. Oh, it could happen anywhere. Now let's go to that orange thing. Alright, folks. I think we're here. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Yeah, we just got out in time. Oh, shoot. Hellboys! Yeah, it's a good thing we used... hold on. Yeah, it's a good... Okay, so in case if all efforts are futile... Ah, damn it! Ah, this was a trap from the beginning. So assume that place is Hollow Bastion. I gotta kill. Oh, wow, I can't... Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Oh, man, that's not what I wanted to do. I guess I have to start all over again, huh? Whether if, it could be possible that I might have to die, like, as an excuse. But if I survive this, onslaught, then there's a good chance that I could be able to... Okay, good. We're healed up. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I'm always backed into a corner. Excellent work, you guys. Excellent work. Grab the elixir. One's born of the heart and darkness, devoid of hearts, ravage all worlds and bring desolation. Seize all hearts and consummate the great heart. All hearts to be one heart to encompass all. Realize the destiny, the realm of Kingdom Hearts, the great darkness sealed within the great heart. Progeny of darkness, come back to the eternal darkness, for the heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole, 1 key to the door of darkness tied by 2 keys. The door of darkness to seal the light, none shall pass but shadows returning to the darkness. One's born of the heart and darkness, hunger for every heart until the dark door opens. Wow. Oh, no! Oh, I can't believe this shit. I can't believe that we have to go up against this motherfucker. Again. We gotta finish this job, you guys. There are 2 of them. Yep. 2 Satan. You know, 2 Hellboys. Excellent. All right. Yeah, I've already read that. But I think for the safe part, let's just go back. Why? Because we need a save point. We need to be smart about this. You have to be very, very smart about this by saving. Saving is your best friend, according to what my friend told me. Oh boy. Okay, so now let's go in there. Hopefully there's no more those heartless thugs. Except for Ansem, because we gotta deal with that motherfucker. Alright, I gotta turn off the AC right now, folks. I mean, I've already done that so far. But the reason why I've turned off the AC, unlike about 30 minutes ago, it's because, like, it was getting chilly now. Oh boy, you got this guy to deal with. How do we go about beating this guy? Okay, he's a fire breather. Okay, so he's in flames. Yeah, let him burst in the flames. Alright. I don't know, it's kind of like trying to take on Ursula. Okay, now he's just lighting himself into flames. Oh boy, I got too close. I got too close. Ah, dude. These guys are doing a hell of a job right now. So far, okay. So right now he's moving on to the next level. So guys, get out of the way right now. Yeah, I can't really go get close to him, to it, because right now it's all just doing his theatrics shit. Oh, he's lava hot right now. He's lava hot. Oh boy. Yeah, he's serious. He's very serious. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah! Oh boy, gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. Need to cure myself right now. Oh boy. Gotta leave, gotta leave, gotta leave. Yeah, those guys are down right now. He's throwing orbs. Yeah. He's doing it twice now. That means, twice as much power. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Goofy's back to being dead right now. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Okay, Goofy's back to life. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I don't know if I want to say I'm halfway there. He's getting serious right now. Far more serious. Hotter than hell. He's doing it twice. Right. Goofy, you're putting yourself through hell a lot. And you're dead right now. Because you keep killing yourself, trying to commit suicide. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, no, it's not the right time. He's gonna burn himself again. Okay, he's gonna do it twice. Donald keeps killing himself. Yeah, this is going to be a long, long fight right now. Yeah, it's going to be a really long fight. A really long one. How long is this going to last? Well, folks, it's going to take a lot longer. Believe it or not. Oh, boy. Okay, we're about halfway through the yellow part. The orange part, I mean. Oh boy, get out of there, get out of there. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah. That was awful. That was awful on my part. I should have seen it coming. I really should have seen that one coming. Instead, I got way too cocky. Like, how cocky? Very. The best way I can do this part whenever it comes to me being in the orange and yellow, dealing with me being halfway done with the orange part and showing the yellow part, I gotta summon and see if I can summon. Well, he breathes out fire. Let's get out of there. Okay, now's my chance. Let's get out of there. Yeah, Goofy's down. Oh, now he's back up. Goofy, come on, Donald. What are you guys doing? Are you guys trying to commit suicide? It shouldn't be a suicidal mission, if you know what I mean. I gotta get out of there right now. We're moving it to the next level. Yeah, he's getting more serious now. Huh. Now he's showing more seriousness. Yeah, those guys are done. Those guys are cooked. He's doing it again, because he loves to do it. Gotta get out of there. Can't summon. Yeah, I can't do anything in that on that part. Oh boy. Hate it when it does that. Damn it, I can't do anything. Not even with my summoning. Can't do anything about the summoning part. Olay. Okay, further it oscillates. Gotta get out of there, out of there, out of there. Out, 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 out. Alright, good. Well, except for Donald and, you know. Gotta get out of there right now. Didn't mean to do that. I gotta get out of there. Okay. He keeps doing that. Get out now! Out, 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 out. Get out now. Get out now. Okay, I've been cured. Ready? Get out now. Still got a long way to go, folks. Still got a long way to go. Now! Get out! I have to keep reminding myself that every time. It's all up to me. Camera angle's so bad. Get out now! Sora, come on. Get out. Get out now. Come on. You two, Donald and Goofy, don't get yourselves killed. Right. Get out now. Oh boy, now he's getting very serious now. Let's see what's he gonna do next. Oh boy, gotta be careful of those. Ah! You just want to go after me. Not even a fucking chance. Come on! Oh boy, it is 7:01 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon. Hope you guys having a good Easter, or that you guys are just looking forward to, oh, I don't know, like, better days ahead. Well, for me, my Easter was alright, just relaxing, and stuff. Nothing much I can complain about, with the exception of of Satan, the heartless Satan, on a volcano part. That really, really annoys the living shit out of me. But other than that, everything's fine. Just relaxing for the most part. But right now, it's 7:02 p.m. and I just streamed for about an hour and 2 minutes, and I'm actually going to stream until 8 p.m. Now, am I going to stream tomorrow? No. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I need a break. I'm going to stream on Tuesday, though, with Minecraft. And, we'll continue this. We're just going to play for another 27 minutes. Let me check the items. Hold on just a moment, folks. I'll see what I can do right now. Alright, this is take 3. Turns out I found out that this Satan guy is Chernobog. Chernobog. Alright. Now what's next? Yeah, you guys spoke too soon on that part. Gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there right now. You guys gotta get out of there. It's not worth it. Okay, let's see what he's got right now. Once I see green, then we'll use the stop. Get out of there. Get out now. Come on, come on, come on. Get out. Okay. He's gonna... Okay. Best for me to just... Yeah, I can't use stop, unfortunately. Goofy, get out. Well, you guys are cooked. Get out. Whew. Okay, time to get out. You know, this kind of, Chernabug kind of reminds me of that giant devil with a large dick from the movie This Is the End. Imagine if that Heartless, was the same exact one, but with wings. That'd be so funny. We're about a third of the way there with the orange. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta get out of there now. Yeah, this was never going to be easy from the get-go. Get out of there. Yeah, I'm unable to use stop even with my full power. Need to get out of there. Oh, it's doing it again. It keeps doing that. We're not even there showing green yet. Gotta get out of there. Okay, now it's showing green. Okay, I need to pause real quick. Just need to catch myself, just gotta catch my own breath. Hold on, let me mute the mic. Sorry about that, folks. It took longer than I thought. Let's keep going. Okay, as long as it doesn't burn flames. Get out of there! Damn it. Even from a faraway place, I still can't get my hands on that motherfucker. Get out of there. Okay. Damn it. Gotta get out of there. Now. Okay, use cure. Good. Gotta finish this. Finish it. Shit. I'm gonna be done. I'm a dead man. Shit. I'm gonna die. Gotta get out of there now. I gotta finish this motherfucker. Damn it. Get out of there now. Gotta finish this one off. Okay. Alright, guys, let's finish the motherfucker right now. Shit. Get out! Oh, we're done. We're done. We're done. Ugh. Almost had it. Well, folks, we almost made it to the finish line, unfortunately. And it's gotten to me to a point where like, I got so anxious. Like, I felt as though, like, I was about to have a heart attack, you know? So let me catch my breath, folks. Let me catch my breath. Oh, boy. That was awful. That was awful. Well, considering that it took us more than 20 minutes to get to the point where we ended up trying to fight that demon, that volcano demon, Chernobog. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to be honest with you folks, I don't think I'll be able to finish it, today. I mean, as much as I wanted to, but unfortunately, it got to a point where, like, got me too stressed out. Yeah, it's best that we just, well, we're not going to end the stream, but we are going to end things there for Kingdom Hearts for now. Alright, but I think for the safe bet, we could just try to upgrade some things. Sora's out of options, as well as Donald and Goofy. Customize. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave things there for today. And besides, I got a lot of severe weather to talk about today. Because I mentioned that earlier in the stream. So for those of you just tuning in, well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to let you try again on Chernobog, the volcano demon that looks like Satan but with wings. But we'll try again on We'll try again on Saturday. But, however, we're not going to end the stream. We still have another 34 minutes left. So, I mean, we are going to end things with Kingdom Hearts. And we are going to stream on Tuesday, but with Minecraft. But next time we'll play Kingdom Hearts will be on Saturday. But until then, just going to have to chill. Alright? So, just going to leave the game and then switch to the weather right now, just so that I can give my weather discussion for you guys. Then we'll talk about weather topic of the day, and then after that we'll end the stream. Alright? Give me a moment. Okay, now time for me to switch to the weather. Okay, so what do we got right now? Well, let's see. We got a total of 26 active weather alerts, 5 of them being tornado warnings, 14 severe thunderstorm warnings, 5 flash flood warnings, and 2 special weather statements. Let's start off with tornado warnings in Missouri and Arkansas. Alright, now let's spot where the tornado warnings are, and they are northwest of St. Louis. There are 2 of them. Oh, we got 1 down. But there's still 2 there, so let's switch to local National Weather Service office radars. Like here in St. Louis. Well, folks, I gotta say, it's a bit linear from my view. I mean, there's nothing much to, I mean, I don't see any hook echoes whatsoever. Maybe here. That could be the safe bet, but here is a better view. As well, might as well just change the color. So there could be one here and another one here. North of Bellwether and around the Bowling Green, Missouri area. Let me switch to high velocity res. It's nothing much. I mean, maybe just a little bit of a hook echo right here. I mean, I wouldn't call that a textbook definition of what a tornado looks like using the radial velocity radar. I mean, if that's true, then it would be just near Silex, Missouri, and there's a little more obvious. Yep, yeah, I see the tornado. It's right here, right around the Frankfurt area. But other than that, it's less obvious around Bowling Green, but more obvious in Frankfurt. And now we move south towards Arkansas, right around the Little Rock area. Little Rock does get a fair share of tornadoes from time to time. Now there is, okay, so this one is a perfect textbook definition of what a tornado looks like. Right around the Benton area of Arkansas, there is a tornado just right around town. And another one, is there another one? Well, folks, let me just zoom out where. Okay, that's the radar there. From what it looks like, this does look like a tornado. It is present just southwest of Mayflower, right outside of Little Rock. Yeah, just northwest of Little Rock. All in all, folks, it's quite eventful what's going on in the mid-Mississippi Valley, Ozarks region. Other than that, just change the overall to the overall radar right now. Well, folks, I can tell you this, is that there are a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings from places like Quincy, Illinois, all the way down towards Shreveport, Louisiana, but there's also what I see is possibly a strong winds in the area, but might as well just take a look at it since there's one. It does say on Doppler radar that Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms near Willis, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour with a pea-sized hail, and that. Yeah, all I can say is, folks, is that there are strong thunderstorms present in that area just north of Houston. Okay. But behind the storm, there is a flash flood warning just south and east of Kansas City right now. And there is a cold front right around here in the southern plains, lower Mississippi Valley, Ozarks region, and a warm front right from Missouri all the way to North Carolina. But to the north, there is also wintry weather just in the northeastern part of Wisconsin and the western lakeshore of the lower part of Michigan, and even some parts of the upper peninsula of Michigan in Houghton. Other than that, there are plenty of rain showers throughout the area, and some could be in the form of thunderstorms. Yet there are severe thunderstorm warnings north of Quincy. One was just issued in Fort Madison in Burlington, Iowa. But it's quite stormy, folks, in Iowa and even in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Quite eventful. In the northeast, mostly clear so far, folks. In the southeast, also quiet. But, of course, I did mention there are severe weather activities throughout the western portion of the Mississippi Valley. But there are also showers just ahead of the storm, right around the northern Mississippi area in Tennessee, western Tennessee, and as well as the rest of Illinois and in southern Indiana. There are also showers in the northwest as well. Well, starting off with Colorado, there are some showers to the east of the Rockies, but in some parts of the Rockies, there are mixtures of rain and snow, or sleet or freezing rain, depending on where the rain-snow line occurs. There are showers scattered throughout. There's spotty showers scattered throughout Wyoming in association with the stationary front that starts from Idaho and the Bitterroot Mountains all the way towards the eastern portion of Wyoming. There are also showers throughout northern northern Utah and northern Nevada, and as well as northern Oregon, and as well as Washington State, with the exception of the top portions of the Cascades. But there are also showers throughout the Bitterroot Mountains and Montana. Some thunderstorms are present located in the northern portion of the state. In the southwest, nothing much to report about. It's all quiet so far. A lot of activities going on right now, folks, just so you know. Just give me a moment, folks. I gotta deal with something right now, and this requires my attention. There we go. It's 7:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Marlon. For those of you who were anticipating Kingdom Hearts, well, I'm sorry, but I had to end things there at probably before 7:30 for one reason. One, I end at 8 o'clock p.m. The other, taking on that demon, volcano demon. Yeah, that was my third try, and it didn't go well. But the third try, which was my previous try, that part I was almost close. If the camera angle would have done me any favors. But also, I need a better strategy for Saturday. Anyway, we've covered much of what was going on throughout the western bank of the Mississippi. There are 5 of them, with one being in Arkansas. Southwest of Arkansas. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure... Hold on. Faulkner, Pulaski... Yeah, I see that there's actually going to be a tornado that's approaching Little Rock in the heart of town. It's all issued by the National Weather Service, just so you know, folks. I'm not making this up. Let's go back to the National Weather Service radar. And what we got here, folks, is that, well, one's away, one's here. Ah, I see what's going on. I see why they issued a tornado warning, because this right here in Benton is going to expire. In Saline. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You know what? Let's just check the forecast right now, folks. Okay, finally, we got that cleared. That was bugging me. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, so this is what it looks like right now. So we got warm temperatures throughout places like the lower Mississippi Valley, with the exception of the western bank, and the southeast also dealing with plenty of warmth. Yet in the northeast, we've seen the temperature drop because of a cold front that moved in, but didn't deliver much precipitation, with the exception of those in the Hudson Valley. They got in Connecticut. They got reported severe weather, but not much as what's going on right now in Arkansas and Missouri. Yeah, I'm drawing the arrows, folks, just so that you guys know where the winds are moving in general, because the low pressure moves counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere. Alright, so now what we got here is that we do have warm temperatures, as I said, in the southeast, the mid-Atlantic, the Ohio Valley, and as well as much of the southwest and the Central Valley of California, and parts of the Great Basin as well. The Rocky Mountains are dealing with, well, some parts dealing with below freezing temperatures, plus the Adirondacks and the northern portion and interior portions of New England. Dew point, well, folks, dew point, I can tell you this, is that there's a lot of moisture to go around. In places like the Gulf Coast, the Mississippi Valley, and the Ohio Valley in the southeast, plenty of moisture throughout the west coast, right here. Yet that moisture will start to build up in the hours ahead and a few days ahead throughout the south. and as well as the Ohio Valley as well. The warm front's going to move in like this, but a cold front's going to move in, lower the temperature. A little bit of moisture is occurring in the western plains plus eastern Montana and northeast Wyoming. Let's take a look at the sustained winds, folks. So what we got here since 4 p.m. Eastern is that, well, we do have various amounts of winds throughout places like Mount Washington and anywhere in the interior portions of New England, northern New England, with, I would say Mount Washington has about like 80 miles an hour sustained winds, but elsewhere around 40 miles an hour, some parts 50. Elsewhere throughout the Northeast, all is calm with up to 10 to 15. In the Southeast as well. Much of the East Coast is relatively calm, but I would beg to differ since early this afternoon while I was recording my demo reels. But I'm not going to discuss more about that. We do have some strong winds along the Mississippi River and the banks, with winds topping at 30 miles an hour throughout Mississippi and Arkansas, as well as the Ozarks, much of Missouri, Illinois, southern Wisconsin, Iowa, and the banks of the Missouri River as well. And portions of the Dakotas are dealing with up to 20-25 mile per hour winds, and as well as portions of the Rockies with winds of up to 25 miles per hour, and as well as majority of the Great Basin and the Sierra Nevadas as well, the southern end, and the Cascades. But in the Washington side of the Cascades, while there are winds of up to 35 to 40 miles an hour. Now let's check the wind gusts. There are actually strong gusts throughout northern New England, so you know, folks. But in the mountainous parts, there are various amounts throughout places like Mount Washington, with gusty winds of around 80 to 90 or about 100 miles an hour. But along the coast, it's up to 40 miles an hour. Hold on, let me mute the mic. Sorry about that, folks. It took longer than I thought, but let's get back to things. Well, much of Maine has gusty winds of around 40 to 50 miles an hour, especially in New Hampshire and Vermont. Elsewhere, not much wind gusts to report, even in Virginia, West Virginia, and anywhere in the southern Appalachian Mountains. But in places like the Mississippi Valley, they have reported gusty winds of up to 40 miles an hour. In places like Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri. Well, actually, it's not entirely accurate, to be honest with you, folks. This is just as of 4 p.m. before the storm made its presence, and as well as Kansas and Kansas City, Illinois. Well, much of the Great Lakes and Upper Mississippi Valley as well, and especially in the western portion of the Great Plains region. But, I mean, overall, the Great Plains is not seeing much gusts, with the exception of the Mississippi Valley and Western Plains. But also in the Rocky Mountains, they have various amounts of wind gusts ranging from like 30 to 40 or sometimes 50 miles an hour in some places, especially in southern Idaho and northern Nevada. And some have reported around 60 miles an hour. In the Sierra Nevadas, they reported 30 to 40 miles an hour. In the northern California coast, they have wind gusts of around 50 miles an hour. In the Cascades, especially on the leeward side, they have up to 40, probably up to 50 miles an hour in some areas, and especially in the peninsula part of Washington state. Now, let me just change things up to precipitation totals. So what we got for precipitation totals is that, well, much of it is major throughout the Mississippi Valley. And they have so far, well, as of 3:30 p.m., or rather, maybe I can just check it out right now. See what's going on. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. You have around up to 2 inches of rain in the upper Mississippi Valley, but a little less in the lower portion of the Mississippi Valley. But there's also a little more than 2 inches north of Houston and around Houston as well. But Houston itself has about quarter to half an inch, or off somewhere in some places about an inch. In the Rocky Mountains, there's also there's also a quarter inch of rain at most throughout the northern Rockies and Bitterroot Mountains, the Cascades. The coastal portions have around an inch of rain. But let's see the snowfall totals. The snowfall totals, well, they're spotty throughout the Rockies, with only up to 2 to 3 inches of snow, and especially in the Cascades. And now let's check to see what's going on for the next 3 days. But we're going to start off with what's going on with the jet stream right now. 500 millibars. Here we go. Let's zoom out. Okay, so this is as of now. So we got this. This is my estimate, folks. It's not accurate, to be honest with you guys. All I can say is that there is severe weather here, and especially wet weather here. And we just had a somewhat severe weather event, that just left the East Coast. I mean, we do have a ridge over the Mid-Atlantic, and as well as over the Great Lakes region, a trough over, British Columbia, and another one over the Southwest. Now, as we move towards the 24 hours from now. Let me just give this a try. Well, folks, let me just try here. Hold on, let me mute the mic. I'm so sorry about that, folks. Too many interruptions. Anyway, like I said, oh wow, this one is pretty difficult to read because there's less jet streak in the atmosphere tomorrow night, which means that the air could be stagnant. I mean, there isn't going to be much severe weather as a result, but there could be some wet weather that could occur throughout parts of the Northeast. But overall, it's not quite impressive as I would want to see it. I mean, maybe a ridge over the mid-Atlantic, a flat trough, giant trough over the northern plains. But as we move towards by Tuesday night, by Tuesday night, also not quite impressive. We still got this. You got this. I mean, it's just a flat trough over the Great Lakes region, but there's going to be a ridge over the Pacific Northwest. I mean, I don't know if I want to call that impressive or depressive or whatever. All I know is that not much jet streak that would give any indication of severe weather. Just somewhat stagnant conditions throughout the contiguous part of the United States. As we move towards Wednesday night, there could be something. There could be something. A trough over and off the Pacific Northwest, off the West Coast. A ridge over the Mississippi Valley. A small trough over Maine and the Canadian Maritimes, which means that there could be a system that will occur throughout the Rocky Mountains. And now let's focus on the temperature for tomorrow morning. For tomorrow morning, we will have plenty of warm lows in places like the southeast and the Ohio Valley, in the mid-Atlantic states, and as well as mild conditions throughout the south portions of the southwest. But in the Rockies, they'll be having freezing temperatures, and as well as parts of the Dakotas as well. By tomorrow night, a lot of warmth was spread out throughout the Mid-Atlantic, the South, the Great Plains, as well as the Great Basin, the Southwest, and even both sides of the Cascades will deal with some warmth. And that warmth will spread north towards Winnipeg in Canada. Like I said, folks, all of this is because you tend to have less jet streak, which means that less storms, and which means all that warmth is going to build up throughout the early part of next week, which starts tomorrow. By Tuesday morning, there will be plenty of warm lows throughout much of the Great Plains and the Mississippi Valley, plus as well as the East Coast, and much of the Southwest as well. But there's going to be freezing temperatures throughout the Rockies and the northern half of the Great Basin, as well as the Cascades, and the leeward side of the Cascades as well, and even portions of Wisconsin and the upper part of Michigan. Let's go into Tuesday night. Tuesday night, a lot of warm weather all throughout the southern half of the contiguous United States, plus plenty of warm weather throughout the Pacific Northwest, the northern plains, and as well as the coastal portions of the Northeast, plus Pennsylvania and the southern half of upstate New York, and the southern half of the Great Lakes as well. By Wednesday morning, plenty of warm lows all throughout places like the Great Plains, the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, southern half of the Great Lakes region, coastal portions of the southern half of the Northeast, plus southern New England, and a little bit of mild lows throughout California and Arizona. plenty of freezing lows throughout places like the Rockies and the Cascades, and even the northern half of the Great Lakes region. And finally, we do have a lot of warm lows all throughout much of the U.S., and that includes the West Coast, the Great Basin, the Northern Plains, Great Lakes, and even much of the Northeast as well. The South always gets plenty of heat. Now as we move towards dew point for tomorrow morning, there will be plenty of moisture all throughout the Gulf Coast, the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, the southern half of the Great Lakes region, and as well as the Mid-Atlantic and even Central Valley of California. And take a look at this, folks. There's a huge contrast. Look, very high humidity levels along the coastal portion of Texas. Really dry conditions, throughout the rest of the Lone Star State. A major contrast, all because of a cold front that's currently present but stalled in Texas. But it's still moving, the low pressure center. And I see we have another tornado warning that's been issued, but we'll get to that soon. By tomorrow night, a lot of moisture will start pluming up north, plaguing throughout much of the Great Plains, Mississippi Valley, Ohio Valley, southern half of the Great Lakes, creeping up north towards portions of the Northeast, and as well as much of California. By Tuesday morning, all that moisture would spread out further. Places like the Northeast, the Ohio Valley, and as well as the Great Lakes and upper Mississippi Valley, and a little bit of leftover moisture in California. This is going to be big, folks. Plenty of severe weather, possibly next week, late next week, I predict. By Tuesday night, a lot of moisture. I don't know if I've already covered this, but all that moisture would start creeping up north towards Minnesota, and especially the southern half of the Great Lakes region, and plenty of moisture throughout the East Coast, and as well as some in California. By Wednesday morning, more moisture spreading out, but that moisture from the Northeast will recede a little, which means there will still be moisture throughout the Mid-Atlantic, the southern half of the Great Lakes region, and as well as the Mississippi River Valley, the upper Mississippi Valley, plus portions of the Northern Plains region, and a little bit in California that's still left over, but a tiny bit along the coastal portion of the Pacific Northwest. And finally, by Wednesday night, heavily concentrated amounts of moisture throughout the South, plus the Mississippi and Ohio valleys, the Mid-Atlantic, and the Central Plains, and even Northern California and the Central Valley of California. As we move on to CAPE, which is convection, a lot of convection will still occur throughout the western portion of the Gulf Coast. Traceable amounts of CAPE throughout the Ohio Valley and the upper Mississippi Valley, and as well as the Northwest. I think I can hear sirens. Hold on a moment, folks. All right, finally, no, not really. By Monday night, we'll still have plenty of convection throughout the Gulf Coast, Florida, and as well as the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes region, the Mid-Atlantic, the Great Plains, Great Basin, California. I mean, you're getting a lot of Cape throughout much of the country, except for the Northeast and parts of the Southwest and the desert region of New Mexico and Arizona. By Tuesday morning, there will be lots of Cape throughout the South, the East Coast, portions of the Great Lakes region, especially scattered amounts of convection throughout the Northern Plains region, portions of the Great Basin and Rockies as well, and the West Coast, and portions of the West Coast as well. As we move towards Tuesday night, a lot of convection is everywhere throughout the U.S., with the exception of the portions of the Mid-Atlantic, the New York City area, and Pennsylvania. But heavily amounts of convection all throughout the South, Southern Plains as well. As we move towards Wednesday morning, there will still be a lot of Cape, even in the early morning hours throughout the South, and as well as the Southern Plains region. Finally, by Wednesday night, there will be lots of Cape. Lots of Cape, with the exception of the desert Southwest, much of Oregon, and most portions of the Northern Plains, and especially except for the megalopolis portions of the Northeast, plus the Catskills and the Finger Lakes region. And now let's take a look at the precipitation for tomorrow morning. For tomorrow morning, well, there's going to be a lot of rain and thunderstorms throughout the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, plus the rest of the Mississippi Valley, plus the western portion of the Gulf Coast, and even winter weather will occur throughout the upper Mississippi Valley and the northwestern portion of the Great Lakes. Showers and maybe some few storms will occur throughout eastern Montana, and snow throughout the the northern Rockies and the Cascades region, but some offshore showers will occur throughout the California coast. As we move towards Monday night, well, Monday night there will still be wet weather and some storms throughout places like the South and the Gulf Coast, the Southeast and the Gulf Coast, as well as the interior portions of the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, and as well as portions of the Great Lakes region, with some wintry weather in Wisconsin. Some rain and some storms will happen in the Northern Plains, but the Northern Rockies, some snow, and even some scattered showers throughout portions of the Pacific Northwest. Then by Tuesday morning, there will be spotty showers and storms throughout much of the South, especially Florida, and as well as portions of the Northeast. And also there's going to be some showers and storms throughout the upper Mississippi Valley, and a little bit of wintry weather in northern Wisconsin. Offshore showers in coastal California. Some showers will occur throughout the Great Basin, and some snow showers throughout the mountains of the Rockies, and some wintry weather in the Cascades. By Tuesday night, there will be scattered spotty showers and some storms throughout some parts of the South, particularly in places like Georgia, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and even parts of Texas, and even some storms throughout the middle Mississippi Valley, plus the central Great Plains and the Great Lakes region will deal with some showers. In some parts of New England and coastal Northeast, there could be some showers, as well as portions of Colorado, with a little bit of snow in the Rockies, and even some spotty showers in the Great Basin, offshore showers off of Southern California, and even off either sides of the Cascades leeward and windward side. By Wednesday morning, there will be plenty of showers and storms throughout the south, plus the Mississippi Valley and Great Plains region. Showers in the interior portions of the Northeast and some parts of the Mid-Atlantic as well. And also there will be showers throughout portions of the Great Basin, snow showers in the Rockies, and even some showers will occur throughout central California. Others will deal with offshore showers along the coast. Finally, we have plenty of spotty showers and storms throughout the south, the great portions of the Great Plains region, and much of the Mississippi Valley, and as well as the Rockies. But in some parts of the Rockies, in the mountainous parts, there will be some snow. Elsewhere, it's quite quiet. Now let's see what we got in terms of snowfall totals for the next 3 days. Well, not much to report, with the exception of Maine, that could receive up to 2 inches in the northern tip of Maine. In the Rockies, it's quite various in terms of snowfall amounts, with around probably 18 up to 18 inches of snow in some areas throughout the Rockies, and the Cascades also dealing with some snow of up to a foot of snow. Well, folks, I'm about to end the stream, but before we end the stream, I do want to give you guys the weather topic of the day. Now, what is the weather topic of the day? Just hold on a minute, folks. Oh yeah, the weather topic of the day is what causes high pollen counts. You know how there are reports of pollen throughout many places throughout the country, especially during the springtime? Well, a lot of people are allergic to, pollen. So, here it is. Now, what causes high pollen counts? High pollen counts are... Sorry about that. High pollen counts are caused by... my throat, folks. What causes pollen count to increase? Pollen counts are influenced by several factors, with weather playing a significant role. Warm, dry, and windy conditions tend to increase pollen dispersal, leading to higher counts. Rain and cool temperatures, conversely, can decrease pollen levels. For those of you who are allergic to pollen, go ahead and just use them. That was my worst line ever, folks. I could have just said that you better get those allergy medications out of those medicine cabinets or whatever you put your pollen medication, and you start using them. But I might as well just go ahead and just do a second, try. Pollen counts are influenced by several factors, with weather playing a significant role. Warm, dry, and windy conditions tend to increase pollen dispersal, leading to higher counts. Rain and cool temperatures, conversely, can decrease pollen levels. For those of you who have allergies to pollen, start using your... Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I might as well just forget about that. I could have just said, start taking them. Start taking them. Okay. Pollen counts are influenced by several factors, with weather playing a significant role. Warm, dry, and windy conditions tend to increase pollen dispersal, leading to higher counts. Rain and cold temperatures, conversely, can decrease pollen levels. So for those of you who have allergies to pollen, go ahead and start taking those allergy medications, because it's going to be a long spring ahead. Okay, that was a little better, but I could have just done it better. But I'm not going to repeat myself again. I've already done that too many times. All right, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll continue playing Kingdom Hearts on Saturday, but we will not be streaming on Monday. I need to take the day off, but we are going to stream on Tuesday with Minecraft and continue building that highway, just so that we can finish with the whole the city center plaza, well, whatever surrounding city center plaza. But I think about trying to get a head start on building that Mushroom Capital building. But I'm thinking about trying to fix some things, but I don't know. But I'll think about it in the meantime. But however, in the meantime, go ahead and hit me with a follow so that you guys know. But turn on the notifications so that you guys know when I'll be streaming the next time. Sometimes I might stream out of nowhere or probably on schedule. But all I know, folks, is that I will be streaming for you guys on Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So anyway, take care, you guys. And for those of you who are in the area of severe weather, especially when it comes to severe weather, well, right now, all I can say is, folks, is that we do have plenty of tornado warnings. There are 7 of them right now in Missouri, Illinois, in Arkansas. I never seen the one in Illinois, but let's check it out real quick before we end the stream. Let's check the reports in Davenport. Not a good idea. St. Louis, definitely. But all of this is quite vague, folks. Because, oh no, it didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I can't really tell. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't really, Oh, now I can. Not really. I thought I did, but I was wrong. The best thing I can do, folks, is to show you guys that there is a bump right there, which does indicate tornado activity. But I don't think there's much to talk about, because I can't really make up anything at this moment. All right. Anyway, folks, do take care of yourselves and each other, and be sure to stay safe and use common sense and listen to local officials as they have the right advice for you. I'm just the messenger. I'm just trying to follow advice for you guys, just to stay safe out there. All right, take care, you guys. Love you all. Peace out, everybody, and signing out.